With more on the breaking news, Jake, so what are we learning about the president's sudden decision? I mean, this came down less than an hour and a half ago to raise the global tariffs to 15%.
Yeah, Alex, that's right. The president using the full force now of that Section 122 trade law. This is kind of the aftermath that we're seeing play out in real time after the president was very visibly upset, angry, frustrated yesterday with the SCOTUS decision that essentially eliminated most of the tariffs that the president has been using in his second term. And that the tariffs in general kind of were the president's economic kind of cornerstone of his entire second administration. What the president is deciding to do here is there is a law, Section 122, that allows the president to put global tariffs up to 15%. That's what he's going to use the full force of announcing today. Yesterday it was 10%. Now it's 15%. A really important caveat, though, is that can only be instituted for 150 days. Part of the president's real frustration here is that before the SCOTUS ruling, the president essentially had unilateral power to really enforce any tariffs he wanted. SCOTUS said that's not actually the way it works. There needs to be some checks and balances, some regulations. And so the president now using that full 15%. A question that a lot of folks are now having, though, is at the end of that 150 days, do we potentially see the president try and reinstate a similar thing? The president, as well as being frustrated with the ruling, particularly chose to go after a lot of the Supreme Court justices. Some of the ones, Alex, I'll remind you, he appointed himself. Take a listen to him talking about them yesterday in reaction.
Well, I think that foreign interests are represented by people that I believe have undue influence. They have a lot of influence over the Supreme Court.
Mr. President, on the Supreme Court justices who ruled against this the policy, striking it down, are they still invited to your State of the Union next week? And will you speak with them?
They are invited, barely. Barely. Three are happily invited. No, they're barely invited. Honestly, I couldn't care less if they come.
The president has continued to say he's going to find workarounds to the ruling from SCOTUS. This is the first of those. We'll continue to watch over the coming days and weeks for what else is to come from the president. Alex.
Okay. Jake Traylor at the White House. Thanks, Jake. We'll see you again.